Hello!
Hey,
Welcome to update number 3. Um, as you can tell, this update isn't what we were doing before. It's a brand new game, like the one we teased, Project Intrepid. And as you can see from the main menu, it's called Final Horizon Decadence. We told you all in the last update that we posted on ModDB on our website that we would be announcing the game soon, along with, the teaser. Being Project Intrepid, we just, I don't know, wanted to tease that, maybe. Anyway, well, here's the name. We're not going to say much about the story yet. We're just going to go over gameplay mechanics and stuff like that and just keep the story a secret until later. Just a little note before we actually get into anything. The gameplay's a bit jumpy, because we're recording in editor. For one reason, because there's a bug that we're having that is crashing the game after the Unity splash screen that we're fixing at the moment. So, sorry for the jumpiness. If you can't stand it, then we do apologize. But it probably, most likely, won't happen in the next updates, we hope. Yeah.
hope.
So, basically with Final Horizon Decadence, we wanted to make a game that is, kind of based around a certain story in the universe. The story's actually gonna be really, we're trying our best to make it really good. The story is taking place around 2187, and that's really close to the start of the Abysmal Wars. So there's a few things that you're going to see. Anything else?
No. We should start with the gameplay,
Well,
I think.
we'll do that. Alright, to gameplay. As you can see, brand new everything. Cool little sun effect. Everything like that. Gun, hands, cool little zooming effect, which, basically everything that you see in this scene at the moment is placeholder. All of the, animations, the zooming in. The only thing that isn't placeholder is the weapon. It's actually completely finished with textures and everything. And if we walk around, I don't know if you all can hear this, but when you walk around there is footsteps. And again, sorry for the jumpiness, yeah. And there's also a shooting mechanic that kind of makes the bullets go everywhere. As you can see, the gun is kind of off from the center of the screen, which will be fixed in the next updates. Aiming down also adds just a bit more accuracy to the weapon. And then there's the reloading. And if we walk around here, these buildings are actually going to be tests for AI pathfinding. So, just kind of like a little maze for them. And then, seems like this has already been done. Yep. Basically, this whole scene is just, going around and shooting stuff. But, yeah. Anything you want to add, Beefy?
Well, I guess just like, if you guys see something that, you would think would be a bug or anything, like, not really a bug, but, basically just let us know in the comments, like, what you think about this, give us some constructive criticism, some destructive criticism, we like that too. If you have, like, ideas or something, maybe you could comment. We want to get your guys' opinions on everything so that we know that we're doing a good job, because, the game's for you guys, so,
Yeah. Trying to think. Another thing is, with this game, we are not adding multiplayer, for the sole reason that, as most would know, networking is hard to a person that doesn't know much about programming. And, you know, so, yeah. This is just going to be a single-player based game. It's going to have a non-linear story, so it will be fun. Let me see.
Have good replayability, so you don't just have to play it once, then you get bored of it the second time.
Yeah. There's a few features that we're going to be talking about later that's actually going into the game. There's a few things that have been cut if you all followed the original Final Horizon. We cut the character abilities for the sole reason that they really just didn't fit this style of game. And basically the only thing that really survived from the character abilities is the jetpack. And the jetpack isn't really going to be as prevalent as it was, you know, as a character ability. The jetpack will actually be found in random areas throughout missions and things like that. There's still going to be vehicles and stuff like that. You're still going to be able to drive around in vehicles, and you may be able to fly verticopters and stuff like that, but we're not for sure yet. And another thing about the jetpack, we're playtesting, and, you know, bugs come around, and if it's too much, then we'll probably end up cutting it. Trying to think of some other things.
Also, you know, let us know if you really want that jetpack or not. Because if you could deal without, then you know we might not even bother with it.
Yeah.
It is a pretty difficult task to overcome when you're as new as we are to this.
Yeah, we are just two people, so creating a game like this is hard, but it can be done with enough dedication.
Yep.
So right now, right now we're going to cut over. We're going to show you some of the weapons that we've been making. So, yeah. Alright. So, here we are in Blender. And here is the weapon that you saw in Unity. This is the AW75 SR. It's a different variation from the C. The SR stands for Service Rifle. All of the textures and such that you see on the weapon was created by me using Photoshop. It is a really good looking gun. I'm fairly proud of it. Anything you want to add, Beefy?
Nope. It's pretty good.
Yep. The AW75C, I think we changed it out for this one, because many of the other iterations that we made of the C, like we made, I think, 3 or 4 concepts of it and modeled all of those to see how they'd look, but, we just didn't really like it. They just, I don't know. But, I created, the concept for this weapon randomly, just out of complete boredom, and, it seemed to work. And it actually looks pretty good. It took me, I think, about 3-4 hours to model on and off, and about 2 hours to texture. The textures aren't too great because I'm not that great of a texture artist, but, you know, I'm learning. So
this is a ambidextrous gun, right?
Yeah, this weapon is ambidextrous. The charging handle actually can be switched on both sides, and as you can see, the ejector port is also on both sides. There may be a feature in the game to where you can switch from right to left-handed. We're not for sure if we're gonna actually add that or not.
I would appreciate that since I'm left-handed.
Yeah. But
That'd be weird.
Yeah. Counter-Strike actually did something like that, and it's actually pretty fun playing left-handed. It's a lot, you know, kind of new when you're used to playing left-handed not left-handed, right-handed first-person shooters. So this may be a cool feature. We're not for sure if we want to add it or not. So if you want us to add a left-handed feature, just tell us in the comments, and if there's enough that say left-handed, then we'll add it.
Yep.
So
keep in mind that, you know, only 4% of the world is left-handed, so
we'll still it'd be a good touch.
Yeah.
think I may go through the textures here. This is one of the textures. The way that I textured this was through the Blender process of ambient occlusions to make the weapon kind of have simulated shadows on it, like little black parts, to where it's easier to see, and it makes certain parts of the gun pop out. Right here, this texture is the charging handle, which is this, and let me see. This is the texture for the weapon's body, you know, upper, lower receiver and stuff like that. I think most of these textures are actually made using the cloud feature to give it that kind of different color type look in Photoshop. And then this is the stock and such. Then the sides. Yeah, everything was, you know, basically done in Photoshop and stuff like that. And if you're wondering, you can also do this stuff in GIMP. Yeah, I don't much care for GIMP, but
Me neither.
Yeah, it is a good program though. It's good to use if you don't have the money for Photoshop or anything. I actually got Photoshop with my tablet, so I was good on that. You think we should show them the pistol?
Yeah.
Well,
Show
the pistol.
all the things.
Yeah, the pistol's not textured and it's not finished, and it won't be in the game probably until really later. There's also a few other guns that we're going to be doing here soon that we'll probably show in other updates. So, here's the pistol. As you can see, it's not really much to look at right now. You know, slide back and stuff like that, which all that'll be done through animations. Yep. So, yeah. The concept was actually pretty simple in this one. I just kind of put together a bunch of stuff, and it actually created a okay looking weapon. It may change, but right now it actually, you know, it'll work. I don't see a point in changing it at the moment. But yeah, I believe we're getting to the end of this update. So
Yep.
let's go back to this and then we'll end it. Okay. Trying to think. Anything you want to say while I'm thinking, Beefy?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nope.
Well, yeah, like Beefy said before, you know, we're creating this game, you know, we're trying our best to create this game to be fun for you guys and fun for us, and, you know, criticism is, you know, a great thing that we can use. Thank you, Windows. But it's the best thing that, you know, we can have. We like good criticism, and we'll only listen to good criticism, constructive criticism. But, you know, we're creating this game for you guys, for us, for anyone who wants to play it, and, you know, hoping that you all enjoy it and stuff like that. We've been pumping 3 years of our life into, you know, creating a good story, a good universe, and a good game. And, yes, Windows, I know. But, yeah. We really hope you all enjoy, and hope you all enjoy these updates. We're going to be starting something new, and that's going to be having these updates every Saturday instead of Tuesday. Every Saturday, every 2 to 3 weeks. So you can look forward to those, and we'll probably be releasing some screenshots and such on ModDB on our website, and we'll probably do some written updates on ModDB on our website as well. Anytime soon. And yeah, that's basically it.
Yep.
Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.